Imagine you wake up tomorrow and the internet is just gone, not slow. Not buggy, gone. Everywhere all at once. No apps, no maps, no messages, no videos, no little red notifications. Most people picture this and think, I'd be a bit bored. Oh, you sweet summer child. The internet is not just where you watch videos and argue with strangers. It's the invisible glue holding the entire modern world together. So let's find out what would actually happen, hour by hour, day by day, if it all switched off for 1 week. The first hour almost feels like a holiday. Your phone won't load anything, so you actually put it down. You look out a window. You remember you have a family. Birds are chirping. It's weirdly peaceful. For one shining moment, humanity touches grass. Enjoy it because it does not last. By hour 6, the first cracks appear and they show up somewhere you'd never expect, the shops. You go to buy something, tap your card, and nothing, declined. Not because you're broke, because the little card machine needs the internet to phone the bank and ask, is this person good for it? No internet, no phone call, no payment. Suddenly the only thing that works is cash, those funny paper rectangles you haven't touched in years, and almost nobody is carrying any. Awkward. By the end of day 1, something breaks that most people have genuinely never thought about once in their lives. Deliveries. Here's a fact that should slightly terrify you. Your local supermarket does not keep much food in the back. Modern shops run on a system called just-in-time. Computers constantly track what sells and automatically order exactly enough to refill the shelves, usually only a day or 2 ahead. It's brilliant, it's efficient, and it runs entirely on data. Cut the internet and the shop can't reorder. The trucks don't know where to go, and the shelves start emptying. Not because the food is gone, the food exists, but because the invisible brain that moves it just went dark. Day 2, and now we need to talk about your money, because this is the big one. Quick question, where is your money right now? If you said in the bank, look at your hand. You're not holding it, are you? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Almost all the money in the world isn't physical cash. It's just numbers. Numbers living on connected computers. Your balance, your savings, your salary, all just digits on a screen, kept safe by the internet. So when the internet goes down, transfers freeze. Cash machines stop working. Businesses can't pay each other. The economy doesn't explode in a dramatic fireball. It just quietly seizes up, like an engine with no oil. Everyone still technically has their money. They just can't reach it. Money you can't move isn't really money. It's a rumor. By day 3, this stops being funny. Hospitals run on connected systems, patient records, test results, machines all talking to each other. Emergency services rely on networks to know where to send help. None of this switches off completely, but everything gets slower, clumsier, more dangerous. And in an emergency, slower can be the difference between okay and not okay. The stuff we treat as boring background infrastructure turns out to be quietly holding lives together. Day 4, and the human problem arrives in full. We have completely forgotten how to exist without instant communication. You can't call your mom. You can't check if your friend across the country is okay. And here's the really dangerous part. With no way to check facts, rumors spread like wildfire. Someone says the water's unsafe. Is it true? Nobody knows. There's no way to look it up. Fear, left alone in the dark with no information, throws a party. And it invites panic. But now, plot twist, because it's not all doom. By days 5 and 6, something genuinely beautiful starts happening. People start talking to each other. Like in person. With their mouths. Neighbors who have lived next door for years and never spoken suddenly team up. People share food. They share information face to face, the old-fashioned way, the way humans did for thousands of years before Wi-Fi. Communities that were basically strangers become actual communities. It turns out a crisis brings out the worst in some people, but something genuinely wonderful in a lot of others. And then, after 7 long days, the internet flickers back to life. The little notifications come flooding in, 300 of them, all urgent, none important. And the relief is enormous. But you'd never quite see the world the same way again. Because for 1 week, you'd have felt, really felt, in your gut, just how much of your entire life quietly runs on something completely invisible. And that's the real lesson hiding in all of this. The internet isn't a fun little extra we bolted onto normal life. Somewhere along the way, without anyone actually deciding it, it quietly became the foundation. Our money, our food, our medicine, our communication. One by one, we wired every single one of them through the same invisible system. And almost nobody noticed it happening. None of this is meant to scare you into building a bunker, by the way. It's meant to make you look up for 1 second and actually see the enormous, invisible machine you live inside every single day. The one so reliable, so silent, that you've completely forgotten it's even there. Because the things we depend on the most are so often the things we think about the least. So the next time your connection drops and you feel that little flash of panic, take a breath. You're not just losing a signal. For one tiny moment, you're getting a peek behind the curtain at how gloriously fragile and how genuinely extraordinary the modern world really is. And then, obviously, go outside and touch some grass. Just in case. If you like scenarios that make you see everyday life in a completely new way, subscribe. Next time, I'm asking many more. I'll see you in the future, assuming the Wi-Fi holds.